Yeah, it was. Where to now?
It doesn't matter. I'm half thirsty again.
And unfortunately, nobody here to say, yeah, drink a drop.
Guess back to water.
The poster says bone readings. How do they read bones? Are aching bones?
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy do?
How do? All right, I've got everything down.
So how do they read bones?
I don't know. We'd have to find out. It seems interesting.
That it does.
Someone's coming.
Not by these common folk here.
Well,
Hello.
How do?
Oh, how do?
Oh,
Oh, is that you, Miss Rusty Spoon?
it is.
would you
Go
like a
ahead.
ride anywhere since
Give
I'm
me the
just
line.
playing a taxi service anyway?
You,
Say the line.
what was that?
Say the line.
I like rusty spoons.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Are you going to be at my auction later?
Oh, you're having an auction?
Uh-huh, for my exclusive murder party that's held once a month.
That sounds interesting. I didn't know that.
It's at the government building, the auction for the tickets.
All right.
Yes, at 8 p.m. Eastern Stars.
Okay.
All right, onward, chauffeur.
All right.
Can I offer you to a ride somewhere? I'm just a taxi anyway.
Oh, no, that's fine. We're heading down to get water now. We woke up so thirsty.
If you hop on, I can take you down there.
Ignore him. He just thinks it's funny. What the
Well-
fuck are you playing?
Yep,
Well, the
hop on
ladies-
up. There. Oh, how nice of you to sit up front with me. Hop in, young man.
Oh, young man, why don't you get in with me?
Ooh,
Go ahead, have a seat there. Oops, sorry,
Go
you're
have a
gonna have
seat
to have a
down.
seat. Go ahead, have a seat. There we go.
oh my.
It's not always I get a nice young man in the wagon with me.
Oh, man, you better have a seat. I don't want you falling down and hurting that old lady that's sitting next to you.
You fucking
Well,
Eustace, you sound like you're getting younger by the minute.
Oh, come on, young man.
my arthritis, I don't know how to sit.
just put on your friendly face,
Yeah, just
darling.
put on your friendly face.
You're not as friendly.
I'll go as slow as I can.
Useless.
Run, Eustace. All right, hop on. Huh?
He's not a bit useless.
Oh, Eustace. You can do it, Eustace. I believe you. I believe in you.
You can do this. Come on.
All right. Well, I suppose you two might be better off walking. Sorry about that. I thought I'd
I
offer
do have to
anyway.
go to the clothing store.
Yeah, all I can see is how I can get under the seat cover here.
All right. Well, you two have a good day.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Thank you for the offer. Goodbye.
You're welcome.
All right,
What a
Eustace.
lovely younger man. Uh-huh.
To the water.
Yeah, for some reason, I just kept feeling under the seat cover for some reason.
Those carriages are notoriously strange.
Yeah, and I felt strange, me sitting behind her. I figured the ladies would want to chat in the back seat.
But you never know, Eustace. Oh, I heard something.
Like what?
I don't know what it was. I just flinched. It's just my old age catching up to me. But yes, I remember I had a dream one time that I lived on an island and there was a coach there. And it was the worst thing. Every time someone would get in that coach, they would end up rolling on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just kind of nervous about them all. Yeah, we're all nervous about horses.
Yeah, that's right. I had a dream one time about a coach that someone was able to get inside of and they couldn't get back out of it.
Yeah.
It was parked on the ground and they just couldn't get out. It was one of those enclosed ones that's so hard to get out of. How to?
How do you do?
Howdy.
Besides, it's nice just to walk down to the water.
It is. These streets, though. The streets are getting so filled with mud now. It's from the lack of that service of that, streetcar. It's not going around anymore, so it's bringing even more horses into the town. You must be getting younger by the day, Eustace. Eustace.
I guess.
What that? One person said you looked like you were about 21 years old.
That's not right. I'm older than that. If I've been married to you 60 years.
And that lady in the carriage, she said that you look like you were a much younger man.
Maybe it's because I had a bath today.
That's what it was. It was the
How'd they do?
smell of fresh bath on you. Just makes you seem younger.
An auction. An auction at 8.
An auction at 8. I don't know how much it might cost though, Eustace. I don't have a lot of money.
No.
There's probably an entry fee for the auction. Unless it's just a random draw of some sort. It'd be interesting to go just to watch someone win.
Yeah, possibly.
What is a murder party? It sounds unusual.
Hopefully it's not a real murder.
Maybe it's where people get together to solve a murder. That sounds right for here.
Yeah, they need more of those around here. And put down the crime.
Get together to solve a murder. That has to be what it is. It's at the government building, so surely it wouldn't be a murder of some sort. Seems like the government would find that out and be frowning upon it. Did you need storage at all, or were you?
I'm pretty well okay right now.
All right.
Swing by dolls, see if anybody's there.
Give me just a second. I'm eating these oranges that look like apples. All right, I'm ready. Yeah, we can see if anyone's in town at all. Seems very quiet.
Why are you going to go get up there for?
I thought I heard a cat up there that was stuck.
Oh,
But I
you're
don't-
going to help the cat off the roof?
I was, but I don't see it anywhere.
Cat on a hot tin roof.
It could be. It depends on how warm it gets today. The cat would probably appreciate being taken down from the roof.
Fruit made 150 bucks in like half an hour.
Howdy.
We take
Oh,
those.
it's Krusty.
Yeah, right.
Hi, Krusty.
Howdy and how are you guys?
Doing well. I hope you're well.
Oh yes, I'm well.
Good.
Just trying to stay safe because somebody is threatening me and Babel.
Why?
Oh, because we went to the graveyard last night and a lot of things have been happening lately with vampires, skinwalkers, ghosts, It's been a whole lot.
We saw a little news article about the vampires. We're carrying garlic in our pockets just in case.
Oh, that's good, Me too, just in case.
And then I'm adding a little garlic toast on my breath so I can breathe on them.
Garlic toast for breakfast. Yes, have it every morning and you're ready.
That's true, yes. There was a letter at the butcher's and it said, Babel and Krusty, something. You laughed and you mocked or something, and I walked in the graveyard where I sleep, and you will be beheaded in a week. It was crazy.
I don't like the sound of that. There's some strange happenings in this town lately.
So much is happening, and there's little notes everywhere.
There was a lady having an auction for a murder party at the government building.
Now, wait a
Yes,
minute.
Miss Morag.
Morag, is that her name?
Yeah.
What I can't determine, we don't know if a murder party is to solve a murder or commit a murder.
Oh, I think it's like a game. So a group of people, it's like a teamwork type of thing.
Interesting.
I think two people are murderers and they have to figure out who's who, like who's a villager, who's a what else, a doctor or a hunter, it's like a little mystery game.
Oh, now I'm really worried for Krusty. You're not going to this murder party, are you?
No, I wasn't invited. But I'm just gonna go to the auction just to watch because I just want to watch. watch.
Yeah, we like to watch too. We just want to see who's there, and I told Eustace I'd like to see someone win something.
Yeah, I just want to go and just see how it is.
Left,
Yeah.
right,
The
left.
worse you do, the worse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is
You got
that
grade A,
is that Beeble?
Oh yeah, that's Babel. We
No.
we were gonna go to the graveyard and see if we find anything more in there, or if we can find the person who's trying to threaten us and stuff. People really wants to kill that person.
Oh, I bet. Well, you better be safe.
You guys do. Don't wander off alone. Always
We
stay
won't.
together.
We will. You as well. We can take you over that way. We don't want you to be by yourself.
Oh yes, let's walk together. Better to stay together in a group than
That's
to
right.
be alone.
You pass on the word garlic toast for breakfast.
I
Lunch and
start
dinner.
eating that every time. Lunch, dinner, breakfast.
And a midnight snack.
Oh yes, midnight snacks.
Just before bed. Yes.
There you go. We got you safely to your friends.
Safely delivered.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a nap because I'm seeing multiple of one person. It's freaking me out.
Yeah.
Oh my, how did you?
When you, in case people come up to you or the police, because the law kind of would come up to me a lot when I've got the thing because of the swamp weed thing. I'm like, well, I don't.
How do?
Hi, do I look rich?
Let me see. Yes,
Okay,
you do.
good. That is the intent.
Are you meeting about the business?
No, I want to go to the
Oh
auction.
look, Trafalgar.
We're going to the auction as well.
Oh, good.
We're just wanting to watch.
I know I want to watch too, but I also may put in a bid or two.
Ooh, that could be good.
We're just worried about
Okay, give me
Krusty.
2 seconds, I'll be back.
He got a death threat.
What? From who?
Yes.
I don't know. We gotta figure it out. People too got the death threat.
Where
And since
is
there's
it?
a murder
By
party
the
this
butcher.
since there's a murder mystery party this weekend, we're afraid it's going to be Krusty's who killed Krusty.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. You okay?
I think you owe him a gun, Wade.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
is your back hurting? Yeah, I think it's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my back. Oh.
Yeah. Well done.
Oh,
His
my
back is killed. His back is killed.
Oh, get off my girl.
Where'd it go?
Sir. He's a menace
He
to society.
owes us 2 guns.
True.
We better get out before he does that again. Let's move.
Before I had the horse, then since I've had the horse, and I just used to run everywhere, I never used to see anyone.
Oh my, did he get you too?
Where's the fun in that at the end of the
Oh,
day?
look
I
at
didn't come
that.
here to not
Eustace,
see
you
it.
got my hat.
Here,
Thank you.
let me give it to you.
Oh yes, give her her hand.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm beautiful.
I think I'll hang about tonight, and if I can get about, maybe see what happens at this.
Get it put on.
My goodness, these kids.
There we go.
They just need to respect the elders.
I'll go with you.
I
I
always
do.
tell them, respect your
That's right,
elders,
what's your
and
name
they
again?
clearly
What's your
don't.
name?
But the
That's all right,
bones are
my
getting
name's
so
Angus.
delicate as I get older.
Are you okay? Is your
Nice to
neck
meet you,
hurting?
Oliver.
Yeah.
My
Oh, her neck.
I've been here a while.
I think we need a
A
lawyer.
month and a half, but it took me a while.
We need
to
at least 2 lawyers.
find my feet to start.
Wait, is that
speaking
Wade or is
to
that someone
anyone,
else?
And then,
Oh, I don't
and then it came
know.
to Doyle's, and I
don't know.
Mr. Fletcher. He's. I'm Miss Rivander, and then I met Mr. Trafalgar, and then I've met Miss Bobby and Mr. Ali and Shaz and stuff.
Oh, it's
so once I
Wade.
started meeting and speaking to people,
Alright.
it's been a bit easier, yeah.
You know,
Sure.
we helped
And then
Wade. We
it's just
signed
kinda
some kind
planning what
of
to do,
paperwork he
and-
was bringing around through the
Well,
town.
I spoke to.
Was this about suing?
What's that?
It's Miss
Was that about
Malcova
suing?
earlier on.
Who's suing who?
So about the training stuff,
Well,
but
I'm not a lawyer,
be
but
difficult.
I
It just
stayed in a
depends,
hotel
like-
last night,
don't know what it's like tomorrow, you know.
and I've heard if you hurt someone,
and
you
if I
might
can
be
get here
entitled.
tomorrow,
Hello, Maggie May.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, your back's hurting? Your back's hurting? I'll give
How
you
are
something to
you?
fucking hurt your back. How's that?
Lots of voices
you
over
want
here,
back
but
hurt?
I'm good.
Fuck,
I'm
I don't
good.
give a fuck if you're old. Motherfucker, get
are
off
you
me.
okay over here?
Sorry.
Oh, actually, them doing that.
God damn it. I'll give you back pain.
Hi.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Good to see you.
He kicked me.
Do the tricks with the gun
Well,
and the
he's
knife.
trying to
Like, I just
fucking
can't do it. My
pin shit
muscles
on
don't
me that I
work for
didn't
that.
do.
Oh, you
I
threw
know
me
how
on
to
the
do it.
ground. You hurt my
Yeah, but my
back.
muscles don't. You know how
Not allegedly. We
sometimes
saw
I
it.
can't do this more.
How you doing,
You know what?
Eustace?
You heard what this man
Liam
just
Page
said.
up
He's
in
never
Page
seen me outside the
Time
gun.
muscled up.
Let's walk down the street a little bit so we can hear each other.
It doesn't like
Unbelievable.
muscles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know. I get so distracted when there's that many voices around.
How's the train business?
It's good. It's good. I think we're gonna go run a train out in New Austin, so that'll be exciting. Because the farthest west I've gone is probably Thieves Landing. I ain't gone any farther than that.
Oh, okay. So New Austin. What's out in New Austin?
I think it's Mexico, I believe. So it's all tropical and it looks real different from what I've heard.
Oh, that sounds interesting. How much are the tickets?
Well, I think we got to run either ride a horse or something out there. Unfortunately, the trains lines don't
Connect.
They don't connect, which is crazy. But I think once you get out there, it's the same amount for a ticket, so it's like $6. But I ain't never been out there, so I'm excited to go see it.
Oh, that sounds interesting. That does. Did you hear about the auction? Something about a murder mystery party this weekend.
Oh yeah, I saw Miss Ethel a little while back, and she was saying that she really wanted to do it.
Yeah, there's a lady was selling, going to sell tickets or have an auction off for the tickets at 8.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I was going to head over that way here shortly to kind of witness the auction itself.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be in Blackwater, right?
It's at the government building, I think, just down the street.
Yeah. I think there's another auction. I saw on one of the poster boards this weekend for an auction in Blackwater, so I think I was getting the two confused.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been to Blackwater much lately. I went first of the week, and it was raining down there.
Oh, yeah.
So it was kind of neat to see the rain come down.
Hell yeah. When we were running the train the other day, it may have been the same day because it was probably about that time, but there was hail, like from the sky kind of hail. It was, I've never seen hail like that before.
Oh yeah, so we saw that come down. We grabbed our umbrellas and stayed under a shelter for a while.
Yeah, it was real nifty that hail, but it was also a little, I don't know, ominous, I guess.
Yeah, it was just a sight to see. It's like it was hot, and then all of a sudden it was cold with ice.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was real interesting though. I always like seeing the different weather that's happening. I feel like where I come from out east, we don't get weather like I've seen here in Saint Denis.
Yeah, I think it's the electrical lines, all this electricity and the smoke that it's producing is creating pollution and causing the rainstorms.
Yeah, you might be right about that, my friend. I wonder if they had weather around here like that, or like that around here pre all of the electricity.
Not sure. I just know the swamps are just kind of dingy and dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about that, because they still are dingy and dirty.
Yeah. I was out there earlier. I was just doing some hunting. I was able to get a couple of turtles and some pigs and deer.
Oh, I love that. You know, I enjoy railroading and I enjoy hanging out around Doyle's and such, but I do. There's something about going out and hunting, you know.
Yeah. It's just it's kind of relaxing at first, and then it gets real stressful.
Yeah, that is very true. Back before my railroading days, I'd always go hunting, and I'd just have me a little whiskey and a little cigar, and that would keep the stress away.
Oh, you like cigars? I didn't really think you were a cigar type person.
You know, I used to be, and I haven't recently. I got this special herbal tea to kind of kick my habit, and I just ain't really picked it back up since then.
Oh, I do love my tea.
Yeah. Do you like tobacco like that?
I like a little tea here and there. It's like it hot, like it cold. I like the peach tea. I like a hot tea. I like a
Yeah, I hear that.
little scoop of sugar and some cream. Well, hello, how are you?
Hey, Fletcher. I ain't seen you in so long.
I know. Well, I've been here. You're the one that's been gone.
I know. Well, and I feel like when I'm here, we just like don't cross paths.
Howdy, Mr. Eustace.
Howdy. It's like I was here and you were gone. Now you are here and I am gone.
Yeah, I know.
Where have you been?
I've been all right. I, you know, spiritually had a birthday recently, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, nightmare's been keeping me a little busy, but, you know, excited to be around the county tonight.
She said something about the train's going to go out to New Austin.
Yeah, I think we're going to run out in New Austin for a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I might join that. Get my... Oh, I don't have a horse, though.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I ain't even ever been out past the Tall Pines, so I think I think some of the other railroad folk may be riding out there together, but once I see if it's a carriage or what we're doing, if you want to ride out with us, you can.
Oh, yeah, I'll be here at all, so yeah, I need to get away from Saint Denis for a bit. It's kind of too hectic here with all the vampire business.
I know, I saw the newspaper. That is crazy.
Have you been selling a lot of garlic toast lately?
I have, actually.
I bet.
Yeah, I kind of cheese it a little bit, you know? Like, oh, you gotta take this, the vampire don't take you.
Yeah, as long as you got it on your breath and you breathe on them.
Yep.
Look, I loved garlic bread before all the vampires, so now I just love it even more.
Now I'm starting to crave it some more. It's like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a midnight snack.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Well, cool. I'm gonna go get my little uniform on and figure out what's going on, but then I'll run back by here and tell you what's up. All right?
Please do.
And Mr. Eustace, it was great to see you. I'm sure I'll see you around. I plan on being around in county for a little bit tonight.
Okay, it's good seeing you, and you be safe out there.
Hell yeah, you too, my friend.
I look forward to hearing about your adventure out in New Austin.
I'm excited. All right, I'll see you later.
See you later.
Maybe
Hey, be careful.
Sorry.
The soup's ready, Eustace.
Oh, the soup is ready.
That darn soup.
Hello to you
time.
too, Mr. Fletcher.
Wanna know the soup?
I know that in just my vest I'm irresistible, but control yourself.
I love soup and I can't ever get in here.
Oh, I know. You have to do with what young people do.
That's
They
good.
climb over that wall.
I'm just afraid. I'm afraid I'll get stuck in there.
Oh, yes. It's a little scary.
Eustace and I think that those bags are filled with snakes. And that crate over there is filled with apples. So it's some sort of snake and apple soup that they're making. I know it is.
Oh, my.
Rattler stew.
Oh. Yeah? That doesn't sound too good.
Well, they're selling snake on a stick in some counties.
Do anything, can you?
Oh, a snake on a stick. Oh.
Yeah, I told Eustace every snake that's on a stick is one less snake around my leg, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
They can turn all the snakes into snake on a stick.
Oh, yes, please. No more snakes in the roads or in the grass. I don't want to see them.
So it's still maybe
I
more.
get enough of them in the swamps.
And they're sneaky, and they bite you, and then you pass out.
Yeah. It's definitely something else.
They make,
horrible.
I
they
mean,
make scary sounds in the bushes.
like the fruit thing's fine and
They
stuff, it does
just
kind
pop out of nowhere, and then they're like,
like when you're running about
oh,
yourself
it's
at
so
the end of the day,
scary.
I'm not getting out.
My hat is not made out of horse fur. I asked them at the store to make sure.
Even quieter here, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of fur it is. I see horses that look like this sometimes, and I asked them. I said, is that hat made out of horse fur? And they said, no, ma'am, not a bit.
Oh, is it cow fur? Because I've seen some cows like that.
It must be.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh my. Oh, a loco coming through.
How do?
Oh, look at him. He has a little book. Oh.
Oh, he does.
Oh, here comes another one.
Oh, it's busy today. It's probably the soup.
Oh, it is probably. They're ready to grab their soup.
Yeah. I don't blame them.
Yeah, well,
We were worried today. We were watching the smokestacks over at the edge of town where the factories are. And someone said it had been unusual weather lately, a lot of storms and stuff. And if you look at the smoke coming out of the smokestacks, normally the smoke is like a white color with the color of a normal cloud. But right now, it's a gray color, like the color of storm clouds. I don't know, but that factory could be generating storm clouds over there.
Oh, maybe. Oh my.
That's why we're having such strange weather now. I feel like it didn't rain for 6 months. And Eustace and I have been stuck in the rain twice now.
Oh, yes, it was raining for a whole week, it looked like. Oh, it was horrible. It was so scary, and then all these notes were popping out in the rain, and oh, the storm really made it scarier.
And then you have the lightning. I'm okay with rain, but lightning is just another form of electricity.
It really is. It could struck one of these poles and break it, oh my.
It could come right down. It's gonna hit those wires, and electricity likes to travel through those wires. So it's going to go everywhere.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Hello, Morag.
The auction will be starting in 20 minutes. In the government building, bring your money.
I'll be there.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, she had a headache, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Yeah,
The poor thing.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy do.
I like your hat.
Thank you, I like yours too.
Is that a face on the front of your hat?
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I've never noticed.
It looks like a print of one.
Yeah, look over here, right on the very front of your hat. There's a little face right there.
There is. I've never noticed that either, actually.
I kind of see it a little bit.
It's interesting. You want to see a face as well? Look at this.
Oh, yes, go look.
All right, I have to look into the sun.
Go look at, and look at her very closely to the face.
Just a moment.
You gotta get right in the sun right there to look in the monocle.
I gotta get my monocle on. Hold on.
Watch it.
Am I about to be blinded?
Oh no.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I gotta take my hat off just a moment. All right, there we go. Okay, now if you look through your eyes and you look very closely at the monocle, Maybe you can.
But let me get me back yours, right?
Gotta get closer. Closer to her.
Yeah, you gotta get really close.
Really close.
I don't have anything to hit you with. You're fine.
Yes,
It's okay. She don't bite. She don't
Look right
bite.
there near the handle on the glass of the
Oh, I
mug.
see it. Like a moon.
Yeah, there's a little crescent moon on there. It's like the in your hat.
Here.
It's very nice. Okay, is that looks like a little corn cob on the handle as well. Looks like a little, like corn.
Yeah. Oh, you
I wonder
think
what the
it does?
corn and the moon could mean. Interesting.
Corn moon. This is interesting.
That's
And it's not blue, which is interesting.
No, a red moon. It matches my dress.
It does. It's very pretty.
Oh, thank you very much. My name's Elvini.
Nice to meet you. My name's Angus.
Hello, Angus. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Eustace.
Have you just woken up?
Rush me, darling.
I've been awake for a couple of hours.
Yeah, we had that nap, and we've been awake since the nap.
Yes.
Nice. Have you had a busy day,
Government
or
building, please. I must prepare.
are you just going to miss Morag's auction?
Oh yeah, we are.
Yes.
In just 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
See you
till the
later,
auction.
Morag. Bye. Look at her go.
You sure it's not a murder of you? Is she sending the letters out and you're going to be in the mystery?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
I hope not.
I hope not,
What a
Krusty.
mystery.
Oh, I don't want to be a part of that mystery. Oh, jeez.
But
That
if you're
adds a
going
layer.
to, if you're getting a telegram and it says you're going to be murdered in a week, that puts it almost in the time frame of the murder mystery.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, my.
At the party. No, we've been assured it's a game of some sort. There's no actual murder, Angus. It sounds like it though, but
I didn't hear about anyone dying at the last one. Did anyone die at the last one?
There was a last one?
Yeah, this is like the second round of it. The first one, I didn't really see it, but I saw a couple people.
yeah. Have you ever been to one?
Oh no, that's why I want to see it now and see it.
Oh yeah.
But I think you need to buy one of those tickets or auction tickets to be allowed to be in the games.
Yeah, we don't have enough to buy a ticket, but we can go and watch them. See who's wealthy, see who's got money in town.
Blake dressed for the part.
Blake's all dressed up, he's gonna win.
And you just raise your hand a little bit in just to bump up the price. You know what I mean? Like whether you can afford it or not. Because who's got $400 or more? Only the
Take
rich.
two. I'm raising a hand
That's
for
the
each
price
one.
of it? $400? Ouch.
She said that's what the bidding starts at 400. Yeah.
I can't even afford to get there. I can't even afford to show up.
I never got into 400.
I'm still gonna try.
Oh my.
I'm excited that something interesting is happening in town.
At least something is happening. Usually it has been a little boring recently.
It can be. I think it was 2 days ago. It seemed so quiet everywhere we went.
Oh yeah, nothing exciting was happening.
No.
Haven't seen Dippy in a while. I hope she's okay.
Oh yes, Dippy, I haven't seen her either. She's probably exploring somewhere.
She was getting out of town a lot more. We went to Blackwater with her, so there's no telling where she's gone. She's probably gone to another town.
Probably. She just loves to explore.
Where have you been, Angus? Anywhere interesting?
I woke up in Saint Denis and was here for a while and would just hunt in the swamps, and then I went to Limpany for a little while just to gold pan and stuff, and then that kind of died out a little bit, and I kind of came back to Saint Denis and went over to Blackwater, but I don't know. I met some people in Rhodes and they said that they like to kind of rob. It's still, I think it was like, they said it was literally a gang or something, and they rob in the West. So I was just like, maybe I'll just go back to Saint Denis where people just shoot you in the face and you don't need to worry about anything.
You don't need to worry. Yeah.
And then I got robbed outside of Rhodes.
Oh no, we got robbed twice in 30 minutes the other day. I think it was last week. We got robbed here at the orange groves, and then we decided, well, we don't need to be around the orange groves.
It's gotten dangerous everywhere.
Yeah, we went out towards, what's that ranch?
Emerald?
Emerald Ranch, and I got robbed again outside Emerald Ranch.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was just up there last night, but it was me, Bob, and Mr. Ali. Bob for the ice cream shop, and Mr. Ali for the ice cream shop.
Oh.
It seemed quite quiet, actually. But nobody's got milk. There's like no milk.
Well, that auction
the
is,
ice creams and stuff.
That auction is in about 10 minutes, so we probably need to mosey down there.
Let's start walking there.
Are you going, Angus?
Yeah, I think I'll go on it.
All right.
Alright, oh no. He knows what it is. Oh, there he is.
Off to the government building. Have you been to the government building before, Angus?
The government building's down at the end of the street here. It's not the courthouse.